There's one manipulation tactic so common you've probably fallen for it this week. And Marcus Aurelius, the most powerful man in the world, wrote himself a private note about how to stop it cold. It's not gaslighting. It's not guilt tripping. It's the one manipulation that only works because you want it to. By the end of this video, you'll have a 2,000-year-old mental checklist to spot when someone is playing you, and the exact rule Marcus Aurelius used to shut it down. So, let's get started with number 10, the blame transfer. This tactic usually sounds something like, "Look what you made me do." They make a mistake, turn around and make it entirely your fault, and force you to carry the weight of their guilt. To combat this, Marcus Aurelius drew a completely unyielding line. You own your actions, and they own theirs. You can never control someone else's emotional reaction, and their behavior is 100% on them. Now that one is fairly easy to spot once you know what to look for. But this next tactic is much sneakier, because it disguises itself as sympathy. Number 9. The manufactured sympathy card. This happens when someone weaponizes their own struggles, constantly saying, "Look at everything I'm going through." They play the ultimate victim to guilt trip you, dodge real accountability, and use their personal hardship as a free pass for bad behavior. When addressing this, Marcus Aurelius advised showing genuine compassion without letting it blind your objective judgment. You can deeply care about someone's pain without allowing them to use that pain as leverage to manipulate you. Sympathy bait can be subtle, but this next tactic works by doing the exact opposite. It flatters you. And flattery is something the Stoics explicitly warned about. Number 8. The flattery trap. In this tactic, someone intentionally inflates your ego with exaggerated praise. They butter you up just enough to disarm your defenses, right before dropping a massive demand on you. The Stoic defense here is simple. Marcus Aurelius warned that external praise is completely meaningless. Compliments don't actually change who you are or what you're worth. So never let a boosted ego blind you to someone's hidden motive. Now, if flattery fails, manipulators will flip the script completely. They'll drop the fake kindness and try to make you angry instead. Number 7. The provocation bait. This is when someone deliberately pushes your buttons to trigger an explosive emotional reaction. The second you lose your cool, they sit back and play the innocent victim, making you look like the crazy one. The core of Stoic resilience is recognizing a fundamental truth. An insult carries zero weight until you choose to validate it. Someone can bait the hook all day long, but you retain absolute control over whether you bite. Rage is an easy weapon to spot, yet manipulators will often trade direct confrontation for something far more subtle, using social media envy to turn your own eyes against you. Number 6. The comparison game. This is where someone weaponizes social proof against you, insisting that everyone else is doing this. They intentionally trigger your envy and fear of missing out, pressuring you to conform to their expectations. Marcus Aurelius constantly reminded himself that other people's status and choices are entirely outside your control. When you compare your path to someone else's, you're simply handing them the scoreboard to your life. While comparison exploits what you want, this next tactic works by taking away what you need, cutting off warmth and communication until you fall in line. Number 5. The silent treatment. Someone suddenly freezes you out with complete, icy silence. They use the subtle threat of emotional abandonment as a weapon, punishing you until you break down, apologize, and surrender. True character never requires applause or permission to do what's right. If someone's affection carries a price tag of absolute submission, it was never affection to begin with. Freezing you out aims for your heart. What follows aims for your head, distorting facts until you doubt your own senses. Number 4. Gaslighting. Someone flat out denies what actually happened, twists the story, and forces you to second guess your own memory until you start doubting your sanity. Marcus Aurelius survived chaos by stripping away all dramatic narrative and sticking exclusively to bare, observable facts. Never let someone else rewrite what you witnessed with your own eyes. If they can't rewrite your past, they'll hijack your present by manufacturing a fake emergency so you don't have time to think. Number 3. Manufactured urgency. Someone creates an artificial crisis, forcing you to act now or lose out, so your brain panics and skips critical thinking entirely. Marcus Aurelius insisted on pausing to evaluate the present moment with calm logic. When pressed to rush, force a pause. True emergencies rarely collapse if you take 30 seconds to breathe. Manufactured urgency attacks your time, but this next tactic goes straight for the kill by attacking your character to force your compliance. Number 2. Moral superiority. Someone weaponizes your own morality against you, using phrases like, "a good person would," just to make you feel evil if you dare to say no. Marcus Aurelius insisted on focusing on your own internal character, refusing to let hypocrites define virtue for you. Doing the right thing never means letting someone manipulate your integrity. Every tactic so far needed a specific trigger: anger, guilt, urgency, or shame. But this final strategy needs no setup, no act, and no leverage. It relies entirely on a quiet weakness almost everyone leaves unguarded. Number 1. The approval addiction. Someone exploits your desperate need for validation, knowing that the second you depend on their approval, they gain full control over every single decision you make. Marcus Aurelius cut straight to the root of it. Other people's opinions were never yours to control. Seeking their validation is simply surrendering the keys to your own peace. This is the master key. Every single tactic we've covered today, from blame shifting to gaslighting, only works on one condition: if you've handed control of your inner state to someone else. Marcus Aurelius wasn't writing a manipulation manual. He was constantly reminding himself that the only thing you truly own in this world is your own mind. Once you reclaim that control, these tactics simply have nothing left to grab onto. Which of these tactics have you seen play out in your own life? Leave your thoughts in the comments below, and if this brought value to your day, hit that like button and subscribe for more insights.